And the music.
Yes.
Just try to speak up a little bit. Like, why you're
Okay,
here?
so yeah, I came here to fight for our rights because the government needs to stay out of our business in a lot of things. So, they have no rhyme or reason why they want to kill these birds. They're healthy. There's nothing wrong with them. They refuse to test them. They've dug their heels in and they want to follow through with their original mandate is to kill millions of birds, and it makes no sense. These are old genetics that need to be used for further. Avian flu is not going anywhere. It never will. Migrating birds migrate, and these birds are 30 plus years old. So if we kill them and we start off with new genetics, it's never going to work, right? It was like trying to vaccinate 8 billion people out of a pandemic. That didn't work either. So, no, the government is absolutely... Canada, we've lost all our rights.
The Stamp It Out policy. Yeah, here's these flightless birds in a remote BC location that were exposed by migratory birds. Yeah, and the ostriches, for those of you who don't know, they cannot fly. So they cannot run around and spread it to the chicken farms down in Abbotsford. That's pretty ridiculous.
And they're 70 million years old. Think about that. They have survived dinosaurs. So we can learn from these birds, right? They've already done it. They've studied the antibodies from their eggs. And that's why the government wants to kill them. The federal government has a contract with Moderna to the tune of $500 million to create a bird flu vaccine. So it's in their best interest to kill these birds.
And it's in our best interest to stop them.
Absolutely, because farming, they're trying to kill the farmers. They have culled over 1 million birds in this country this year. They've culled over 1 million birds. So farmers,
I think it's around 8 million since 2022.
Okay,
BC
yeah,
alone.
right. So let that sink in, right? Yeah. Where farmers are struggling, they're struggling, and they don't want us to eat food. What is happening with that? This is the last stance.
Absolutely,
it's the last stance. I'm not going to live on critters. I'm not going to eat cockroaches or genetically modified meat. No. So yeah, this is our last stance. The government, it makes no sense. Like I said, if you want people to follow regulations, then let them make sense. They will not allow these people to test the birds. So it's like somebody coming into your house and saying, well, your neighbor's dog is sick, so we're going to kill your 3 dogs. What? What do you mean? No, that's our mandate. Get out of the way. We're grabbing your dogs. We're going to kill them. The exact same thing. Mad cow disease, all that was the exact same thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, the last stand.
It is.
I would say this is ground zero.
And in a beautiful, absolutely pristine, this area, this whole area, it's God's country. So it's pretty fitting that it landed here. Mm-hmm. I think personally, I've lived in the Kootenays for almost 35 years, and it's the last beautiful, pristine, clean water, clean air. Nothing wrong with these birds.
Okay, well, being from the mid-coast, I can say there's other clean water out there.
Yeah, well, BC, you know what I mean?
So the Kootenays are, being from the coast, they feel like home.
Yeah, it's very similar, yeah.
Although, in fact, this seems more real than, this hasn't been on Vancouver Island for some time. I grew up with Renaissance fairs and stuff. But COVID really killed a lot of culture too, of course.
Yeah, well, and that was planned, right? Yeah. So, even this whole area, like Slocan Valley, very hippie, you know, back to earth people that came here because they fought a government. They didn't want to go to war, the draft dodgers, and a lot of them gave in to the mandates, and it blew me away. I was just like, these were hippies, you know, screaming at me to get vaccinated. I was like, no, I don't think so. Like,
Yeah, hippies screaming at it.
no,
was
like that was it. I was like, okay, like, what? What is happening right now? So, yeah. And I was part of that family. I was part of the, you know, people that came here and lived in teepees and had gardens and built community schools and, you know, used herbs to heal their kids. And they just fell right into that trap. But luckily, there's still people that are awake and realize the importance.
Well, we're making headway. But this is the key issue, I think, because it spans all political spectrums and has the animal people and the ethical people. It ties everything into one ball that can have some big impact. That's why I'm here.
You know, if 400 birds can save our way of life, then I think it's an incredible thing. Like, you know, there's something here. You know, there's a reason they're here, and there's a reason they're still alive, and there's a reason why people are coming here to go, okay, you know, like, farming all over this country is at stake. You know? And it's a global problem.